I want to give you a little bit of historical context. Going back to 1888, I'm reading from the General Conference Bulletin, so you can read here what Jones says. He says, "You remember the other evening when I was reading that the second chapter of Joel, that one of the brethren, when I had read that 23rd verse, Brother Corliss called attention to the margin. Do you remember that? And I said, we would have use for the margin at another time. Now all of you turn and read that margin. The 23rd verse says, Be glad then, ye children of Zion, and rejoice in the Lord your God, for he hath given you the former rain moderately." What is the margin? A teacher of righteousness. He hath given you a teacher of righteousness. So they were looking at this in 1893, that the former and latter rain were a teacher of righteousness. I think this is the next paragraph. How? According to righteousness. And he will cause to come down for you the rain. Then what will that be? When he gave the former rain, what was it? A teacher of righteousness. So the early rain is a teacher of righteousness. And when he gives the latter rain, what will it be? A teacher of righteousness. How? According to righteousness. Then is not that just what the testimony of Ellen White has told us in the article that has been read to you several times? The loud cry of the third angel, the latter rain, has already begun in the message of the righteousness of Christ. So the loud cry of the third angel, the latter rain, began to fall in around 1892-93. So the latter rain was falling, and it came through the teaching of Christ through the pastors or elders, Wagner and Jones. They were the visible channel of Christ's teaching, and they taught of the righteousness of Christ. And as we have discovered through articles like Why Did Christ Have to Die? And others, we see that the truth of the atonement was beginning to open up, and the truth of God's character was beginning to be discerned.